one day I would do it real big. Real shit, real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Nighttime, low zone, and even see the stars, but we still wish. Real shit, real shit. Who would ever thought that we would build this?
Hey, so I'm back again. So in my last video, I talked about how I moved here with no goal. How I moved here with no job, no apartment, no car. Basically, I moved here with nothing, and I manifested a job, a car, and my own apartment in less than 6 months. And as I said in the previous video, if you can accomplish that, then you can accomplish anything, because I felt like that was such a big obstacle for me to accomplish. So basically, this video is just talking about this business that I want to open for women, a nonprofit organization, basically a home for them to get back on their feet, like a transition home. What inspired me to do this is when I think I was 18, me and my mom, we kind of got into it. We weren't seeing eye to eye, so she told me that I had to leave, and that since I was over the age, I had to check myself into a homeless shelter. When I got into that homeless shelter, I met so many amazing women. Ex-drug addicts, ex-alcoholics, domestic violence victims, domestic violence victims, and younger people my age, and meeting them just humbled me, because these people are just like me and you know, but you never know what a person is going through until you actually sit down and talk to them. So someone is always doing worse than you know what I mean? And it just made me grow up and mature. Please go to your room. Please go watch TV in your room and go play with your toys. Go. It made me grow up and realize that you know, these people are just like us. So meeting them and the wisdom that they had to give, and just talking to me about the choices that they should have made, just made me grow up, because most of them were older women, and just having to stay with them for that period of time, I felt like I blossomed there. So that's what's inspired me to make and create this business. I felt like God put it on my heart, and God led me there for a reason. And I'm so grateful that my mom allowed me to experience that, even though it was done in a hard way. I'm sorry, that's my daughter. She's just getting on my nerves. But y'all know how kids is. When y'all get on the phone and when y'all start doing something, they want to start acting up, but they be doing good the whole day. But yeah, so the lighting is horrible. I gotta get some YouTube stuff. But anyway, yeah, so this what this next video is about. Just the business that I want to do and the people that I want to help. So basically, Girl Get Up is a nonprofit organization that brings mental health awareness while creating a sisterhood for Black women. Some of the objectives and goals in this organization is, you know, create a safe place for homeless women to stay for 3 months maximum. And while they're staying here, have people come and minister to women on helping them get their life together and fix their vision and pick their pieces up. Help women get free therapy who are suffering from depression and anxiety and just trying to figure life out. Help women build their self-esteem, and, you know, just a place where you can come to one another and just look at a sister and say, girl, I got you. I know what you're going through, because I've been on the floor crying and praying about the same thing for 3 months. You know, having someone reach out to you and saying, girl, it's okay. We're going to get through this. I feel like in our community, we do not, especially in the young community, as far as like teens up until early 30s, we don't see women connecting and leaning on each other for that sisterhood and that friendship. Instead, we are competing against each other and hating on each other, when really we have some of the same issues that we're battling, and we're crying and we're praying to God about and asking Him to heal us at the end of the day. So I just feel like that's important, to come together as women, as one, and help build each other up in this Girl Get Up nonprofit organization. The reason why I say bringing mental health awareness, because I am a psychology student and I want to become a psychiatrist within the next 12 years. I feel like mental health is something that we lack knowledge on in the Black community, especially as young women, and it can land us in some situations where we didn't belong in the first place, such as domestic violence on the streets, just chasing after the wrong things in life, and even drug abuse. You know, most of the time when we're dealing with mental health, we try to self-medicate. Or, you know, I'm just saying, like, to cut to the chase, girl, when these lashes come off, these braids come out, when them wigs come off, when you get off of Instagram, when you get off of Snapchat, when you get out from the club hanging with your girls, at the end of the day, you looking in the mirror and you have to deal with the inside of you, you know. And my goal is just to help women grow from the inside out by dealing with life. Being a Black woman is hard, and it's sad because, you know, we go through life and we don't have any knowledge about mental health, because we were taught that all you need is Jesus. And to somewhat that's true, but God and Jesus has placed psychiatrists, doctors, and therapists on this earth to help you. You know what I mean? So my goal is to be a psychiatrist. Of course, that's my ultimate goal, but in the midst of going to school and pursuing my career, I want to create a safe place where women can help touch and reach out to one another and let them know that it's okay. I'm going through the same thing that you're going through. You know, I'm here to help you. You're going to lean on my shoulder so we can get through this together. When I was younger, my mother and our family suffered from domestic violence. My mother was beaten severely from my dad until he went on to his next victim. And in that process, we moved a lot. Just growing up, watching her struggle and be depressed from being abused, you know, it really just had a traumatic effect on my life, to the point where I was in and out of hospitals, I was in and out of therapy, I was in and out of psychiatric homes, I had anxiety attacks, I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, misdiagnosed being bipolar, you know, all because no one taught me about mental health. No one taught me how to deal with trauma the correct way. And I feel like if we don't, as women, if we don't take care of ourselves, I'm not talking about getting your nails done and your hair done every 2 weeks and your car note paid and making sure you the baddest on Instagram. I'm talking about finding coping skills and, just talking to someone about what's going on with us and going to therapy, getting the help that you need, and just being there for one another. If we don't take care of ourselves, then we will end up suffering from depression, and we will end up being diagnosed and being labeled as crazy. Everybody has a breaking point, and Girl Get Up nonprofit organization is to help you get through those things and be there for one another. So if you could, just donate. Anything helps. I want to provide a safe place for women to stay 3 months maximum, just even starting off by doing little things. Makeover, donating clothes, having a place for these women to eat. Little things will help. Anything always helps, so just support the cause.